Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We're looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame. It's Saturday, and one thing I just want to mention is yes, we're under our EMA resistance. Yes, we're at the bottom of the bottom, but what I want to show is this huge buy up. We had a chance to dump into it, this huge buy up again, lower wicks. This is someone trying to accumulate right now. I don't know who's defending this level at 18.5, but someone is obviously doing it. Eventually, they might run out of money and we'll break that down. But until that is done, we need to be aware that if we start opening and closing above 19.5, the chance of us going to the next level of resistance around 19.8 to 20,050 is possible to test the monthly open before we reject, since monthly is about to come to a close. So keep that in mind. This might be shenanigans for that. Let's quickly go look at the monthly. Here is your monthly on Bitcoin. What was I looking for on the monthly? Around 16.5. We might still get that because 16.5 is the level we look at if 17.6 does not hold on a weekly level. So this week, it looks like we might be able to survive, but next week, the risk is going to be even greater because all our EMAs in a bearish posture. So between 17.6 and 17.6 and 16.5, I'm looking for that consolidation as to where we find support. Yeah, and that's why this pink EMA is here. This pink line right here is a naked point of control. That is that weekly point of control. If we can hold it, great. If we lose it, this is the next level of support. If we lose this, excuse me, the next level of support is all the way over here at 13.2. So just keep in mind that this is how much of a move that we're expecting on the monthly level. Monthly is in no way or shape or form both. So even on a monthly, we are losing our higher EMAs to lower. If this next month we close and go sideways, this 9 EMA will come to us into that 55 and add even more pressure. Because now when we trying to break above this level over here at 24, 25K is resistance. And then the next level of resistance over here at 30,800. So if we do quickly break out of this little consolidation triangle formation over here, the possibility of going up is there. If this decides to break down, the measured move is obviously, we just discussed it. So keep that in mind on a monthly level, okay guys? Now, I already showed you the daily, weekly. Let's go straight to the 4-hour. Today is all about scalps. As you can see on the 4-hour, this is the inverse head and shoulder, okay? You made your lower highs here and you're being accumulated. We're trying to break up. Now, we have already claimed our local levels of support, and they're acting as support now. Candace, one of our members, pointed out we're above daily and weekly walk. He's correct. And then he's looking for an opportunity to short. He has a channel drawn, and he's looking for this midline rejection from using this top and bottom. Okay, a midline rejection. Same thing as ETH. What's going on is we are slowly exhausting the sellers, and now the buyers are having an opportunity to come up. Volume is lackluster since this weekend, but the weekend is where shenanigans occur. All week everyone's been bearish and adding to their shorts. Now is the time for the market maker to take everyone's money by just pushing it up. We can go all the way up to here, around 20,400 was the level of resistance. I was mentioning to my crew between 20,400 and 20,800 was our large resistance. And the reason I remember is because 20,800, I took a scalp long, it was right over here. And I got stopped out at loss. And I'm just, times like this, I remember it because it tricked me. Like, I should not have fallen for that, and it got me. So it's just going to be sticking in my head for a good few weeks to a month until we break out of that range, 20,800. So I have my eye on that level. Once we claim that level, I will be trying to flip long for the ride up and probably find next resistance, probably like around here, around 22 to 22,500. But that's another level. Right now we're over here, and we are focusing on the fact that can we break above 19,300 or not? That's the daily open. That's also a great area to short if you find resistance, because the daily open and the 55 EMA are all coming into conjunction. We were suggesting looking for a short in this area with a stop loss above 1940. Let's see if we get it. If we do get a 4-hour candle, or well, I don't even need a 4-hour. Let's say an hourly candle at 19.4 open and close. The risk of us tapping into the 19.8 level is there. Okay, I don't think we will get away with the rest of this month without one last test into the monthly WAP and the monthly open for a rejection for what I showed you on the monthly to just really gun down. Yes, this looks like an inverse head and shoulder, but the measured move for something like this. Sorry for the doodles, guys. Oh yeah, of course. Sorry. So the measured move for something like this is right to our resistance over here at 20,300. So be prepared for stuff like that to occur on the weekend. Why I have this blue triangle, we're trading this triangle. This is where I was saying, hey, if you long here and it rejects at this gold line, get ready for lower. We actually got it and claimed it. Whoever took a long here, congratulations. I hope you took profit at the 21 EMA. I wasn't looking for the 55. Now what we're doing is we're claiming the 21 and the 9. We're trying to get to the 55. If it gets there, great. Like I told you, any hourly open and closes above 19.4, you have the risk of it going to the 19.8 and then the 20,300. I don't think it's gonna get all the way there, but the risk is there before the week closes. Okay, the risk is there. So today, tomorrow is the only time it has to get to that level. After the weekly candle sets, it's gonna be a whole different ball game. I will have new numbers and new targets and everything. I'm gonna remove these doodles because it's just I don't. I'm OCD, even though you guys see crazy doodles and stuff, everything has significance to me. Nothing on my chart is there for nothing. I promise you that much. You gotta know what to do when price moves fast. That's why everything is all over the place. So I know what to do if it gets to some part fast. Okay, so like I was saying, on the 4-hour, we are trying to look at this level of resistance. If we find resistance here, we'll probably roll on down and look for taking our profit around 18.5, 18.6. You should definitely start taking profit at 18.8, 18.6, and then you could look for the lower. But all these levels here are EMAs that you should be putting limits for your take profits. Okay, every single one of these, you should do 10% here, 10% here, 20% here, 20% here. By the time it hits this price, you've already out of 60% of your trade. If it wants to bounce on the golden pocket for people who are accumulating, since this looks like an inverse head and shoulder accumulation, right? So if we do roll down over here, we can get picked up right over here and just shoot on up, break this triangle to the upside like I showed you. So that's why I was saying you start laddering out, take your profits out. If we get to this level, your stop loss is in profit. If it pops up, it don't matter. 60% of your trade is out, it's in profit. When your stop hits over here, coming back, the fee should be covered with your profit from your other trade. So that's the beauty of laddering in and out. Don't be one of those guys like, oh, just holding the whole bag for your target to hit and it never hits, and then you get destroyed when the market reverses in your face. We don't play that game here. We always take profits, especially because we're over here trading extremely high leverage. So you have to be careful about that, all right? Now let's go quickly look at the daily on Ethereum. Let me move all my drawings. Here is Ethereum. Same situation. On the daily, we put in a doji and we already claimed that doji. So now this daily candle, if we can't break above 1360, this will roll over after the daily close. Okay, this doji needs to be claimed by having a close above 1360 today. If not, we're looking for a rollover. This is also a great area to take a short if it comes into this level and find weakness on a 15-minute time frame. You can short it with the stop loss right above, let's say 1360, 1380. 1420 is a major level I'm looking for. Our stop loss is right above 1420. And we're trying to DCA into a short here. If 1420 gets stopped out, our next short attempt will be around 1480 to 1500, and we'll go from there accordingly as we get more 4-hour closes to get more information. All I know is price is rising into lower volume. we're about to see the reverse eventually. This is the daily chart, so let's go to a 4-hour. You can inspect a little bit better. As I was telling James in our member group today, yes, I do think we're going to rise into the open, but I think after an hour or so, we will find our resistance and start rolling over. My target is today is 18. I want to test this low. All this low area is where I want a test into and then a bounce. If we use this as support and we bounce up, that's great. But one thing you got to keep in mind, Ethereum closed at 1289. We're almost about $60 up, okay? So you know that if the market was open, we would be trying to go to this level. Bitcoin is at 18.7, we're at 19.1, right? So you're almost got about I can't even do like $400 to $500 gap on Bitcoin right now. So all this euphoria going in after the markets close on Friday is exactly what I expected. I expected people shorting into the close of Friday to protect themselves over the weekend. As soon as markets close, I expected a rise to stop out all shorts, and I probably expect that to continue today. And then we'll get that rollover. The difference of what I am expecting is between today and tomorrow. Now, I do expect it to rise today, but are we going to see a held short breaker rise into Sunday CME open and then we fill the gap? Or are we going to fill the gap open and then continue the direction of the weekly and the monthly, which is basically downwards? So that's what we're going to wait to see. So on the 4-hour, we need to see if we get above 1360. If we do, I'm looking for resistance at 1380. Our stop loss is at 1420. We will ladder into a new short at around 1500 to 1550 area if that comes. More than likely, we'll get to this level and then bounce right back down. Look for that support, and if support holds, great. If it fails, we'll break through. So that's what we're waiting for on Ethereum. Until we see a closes, there's no real excitement to go this or that. You know, I'm not rushing into anything right now. Here on the smaller time frame, it already looks like we're coming into my two major EMA resistances, my white line and my pink line. So just keep that in mind that right now everything is looking like it wants to go to the downside. So be careful, be safe. If you guys haven't already, keep in mind that we are going to be live trading in the member side, but it's going to be open for anyone who wants to join. So feel free to get in on our live scalping today and maybe some tomorrow. To join is to get into our Discord group, and that is in the description of this video below. Feel free to join. About 100 plus traders are there, all geniuses. You'll learn something, trust me. If not from me, from them for sure. And last but not least, please don't forget to like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications if you haven't already. And then if you could leave a comment, that'd be great. Just tell me how your weekend is going and what you plan on trading, so that way I can get you that chart so you're not making any rash decisions without someone else taking a look at your idea. And yeah, other than that, guys, if you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. And just be safe this weekend. There's a lot of bearish news with interest rates and inflation, so there's no reason to be excited to buy. Just be more protecting your gains. It's about protecting your risk right now, not jumping into new trades. All right, well, and the last thing I'll do is just show you my Dixie. Keep in mind that Dixie is really overbought. RSI is showing bearish divergence. If you look at it, this is 3 drives. If on Sunday at open, Dixie comes back to this 112 area, that's going to be your first sign of rise into the Sunday CME open. And then if we are actually going to play out that bearish divergence, you should see it go all the way to 112. Okay, and that will give Bitcoin and all other tech stocks and everything that was such a beaten down last whole week a chance to rally. And then Monday at market open, we can look at if we want to see this continue or not. So be very careful because they can come test all the way to 110. So this is what we're waiting to see on Dixie, and that will happen on Sunday at 8. So until then, try to be careful, use low leverage, plan your trades out. Don't trade outside of your areas that you should be, okay? All right, guys, have a great day. Be safe. Talk to you soon, and I'll join you in the Discord in about a half an hour. Let me just get myself situated. Thank you. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Love you.